Hello and welcome to the last day of No Shave November. You can see it's gone and the hair will be going shortly. And in a couple hours, the first day of the 2020 Vlogmas / Jingle Jam. Let me tell you about my day. This should give you a little sample of what my day is like, along with this and this. So I had to get some blood work done for my upcoming surgery. As you guys know, I've been talking about this upcoming surgery for a little bit. On December 7th, I will be going under the knife. Fun! And part of the pre-op, you have to get a chest x-ray, a CT scan, EKG, and some blood work done so they know your blood type, just in case. So my appointment was at 10:30. I figured I'd get there early and try and get everything done before lunch. So I got there at 9:30. Checked in, and then the waiting began. 9:30 to 10:30, I waited for them to call my name for the blood work. Finally, 10:30, I'm like, look, I got to go to the doctor, but I'll be right back. Is that okay? Yeah. It's like an hour wait, so okay. So I go talk to the doctor, find out the last things I need to do, fill out the paperwork, pee in a cup, blah, blah, blah. Typical boring doctor stuff. Go back down. So now it's about 10:45. Check in, blah, blah. Okay, go get your EKG and your x-ray done because there's like 4 people ahead of you and it'll be another 40 minutes to an hour. Okay, whatever. I understand. It's Monday. It's a 3-day weekend. It's COVID. You're understaffed. There's a lot of people here for some reason. I don't know why so many people showed up at the hospital on Monday. But this is all leading to something. Don't worry. So I go downstairs. 5-minute wait, get the EKG. 2-minute wait, get the x-ray. So I'm downstairs maybe 10 minutes. Go back up. It's now about 11:15 to wait to get my blood work done. 11:15, 12:15, 1:15, 2:45. 4 hours I waited to get 2 vials of blood drawn because they had one phlebotomist. And they kept telling people to go wait in different places because of the stupid, 6 feet COVID thing. So they'd call people's names and people wouldn't hear them because, the nurses couldn't be bothered to go wander around and actually look for people. So they'd just be like, Elliot Smith. Oh, well. And then, meanwhile, Elliot Smith is waiting in the other room because that's where Elliot Smith got told to be waiting. And then Elliot Smith, like an hour later, is like, have they called my name yet? And somebody else was like, yeah, they called your name like an hour ago, dude. You got to start all over again. So I waited for 4 hours, and I was trying to be nice and polite. And there was like this one nurse. All the other nurses were pretty cool. I mean, I can understand they were super stressed, and there were a lot of people yelling at them. But it was like this one nurse just like wanted to have a fight. Like she just kept like ribbing people and being as out of the way rude as she possibly could to have a fight. And I was told I could come back tomorrow because it has to be within that 24-hour period, but it has to be within like 7 days for the blood type matching. I don't know why it has to have this weird window for blood type matching. It's not like between now and the operation my blood type's mysteriously going to change. It's like you know my blood type. You got it last time I was here. Do you think it's going to change between now and the surgery? Like somehow I'm going to go from AB negative to Q or whatever my blood type is? Like, does anybody even know? So about 12:30, 1 o'clock, I was told I could leave by this very nice nurse. And, we had a long talk. And I was like, look, I understand. You're understaffed. It's COVID. It's a 3-day weekend. People are waiting. I'm not angry at you. I'm not trying to look for a fight. I can wait. I've got no one else to be. I think we would all appreciate, though, because there's people who have been here for a very long time, and some of them have fasted, a general, sense of how much time. Maybe give us a glass of water, just whatever. Some people are waiting outside, and it's 70 degrees, and there's no shade. So maybe just check in with us let us know. But I'm not mad. That was like 1:30. Then like around 2 o'clock, I was like, you know what? I'm not leaving. I'm staying just out of spite. Your guy's going to have to buy me dinner. So I waited. Finally got the blood work done. Came home and I was like, oh God, what an awful day. Opened the mailbox. There's a letter waiting for me from our buddy, Tim Harper. I told you this was leading to something. Tim Harper, Tim Samwise 7 Harper sent me a Christmas card. Thanks, Tim. And what it is a adventure calendar of environmental effects, events, musters, and NPCs. So it's a 31-day table calendar of adventure thingies you could just pop up. So like day 1, I guess he rolled on a random table. I don't know. Amphibious radioactive warthogs attack. They regenerate. Day 13. A giant floating hand appears above a well and it slowly grows. Day 27. A sheriff has grown 1d20 extra arms and 1d20 extra legs. This sounds very Dungeon Crawl classic, Gamma World, Gonzo. I love this, Tim. This made my nightmarish experience at the hospital worth it to come home and have that. This is going in my DM folder. I long for the day I'm running again just so I can use this, and just out of nowhere, out of the normal adventure, blah, 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 Steve, and you rolled 15, you get to open the door, and by the way, amphibious radioactive warthogs are attacking the town. What do you do? Thanks, Tim. This made the day worthwhile. Thank you. I cannot wait to use this. There was also a cool little drawing of a beholder that he made for me. It's on the wall behind me, right there. Thank you, Tim. Little beholder wearing your Christmas thing. So that made the nightmare. So this is for the blood work. This one's for the EKG and the X-ray because they lost. And now let's remember that last week I got an EKG. So I had to come back and get an EKG because they lost the previous EKG. How do you lose an EKG? And this is the thing I have to wear until the surgery so they can track me and track my blood type, because I guess they think that somehow between now and my surgery, my blood type might change. So let me just close this by saying that if for some reason, God forbid, you have to go to the doctor or the hospital from between now and whenever this ends and you run an asshole like me, answer every question with, well, not as far as I know, because that just fucks with them. Have you been exposed to anybody with COVID? Not as far as I know. The best one was when he asked me if I had any transfusions in the last year. Like, I think my records would show if I've had a blood transfusion, don't you? But he's like looking at me all seriously and all stressed out. And he's like, have you had any blood transfusions in the last year? And I looked at him deadpan and I was like, well, not as far as I know, but I have had some weird dreams. And he's just like, and I could have gone farther. I should have gone farther, but it'd been a long day. And I should have been like, yeah, and I woke up with this weird scar where my kidney is. Could you take a... But no, I stopped there because I figure I just had pushed him far enough with just the, well, not as far as I know, but I have been having some weird dreams. So if you have to go to the doctor and they ask you any questions, the answer is always, not as far as I know. Happy holidays. I cannot wait till we begin the Jingle Jam Vlogmas tomorrow. I have absolutely nothing planned because they haven't posted the Jingle Jam calendar yet or the link to the games. If you want to support a charity this year, check out Yogcast Jingle Jam or Primetime Sports Camp, a charity that is close to my heart. I will talk to you, bah humbugs, later. What a day.